Thanks, Rob. Good morning, listeners and viewers. We're here at Scarborough Bowls Club, and this is the under-18 boys singles sectional play, first round. First of all, we'd like to thank our 2026 sponsors, the City of Moreton Bay, BCIB Insurance, and proudly hosted by 3 Moreton Bay clubs: Bramble Bay Bowls Club, Sports and Recreation Department, and Bowls Queensland Match Committee. Queensland sponsors, Bowls Queensland, proudly sponsored by and supported by Mullins Northern Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, TGI Puma, J. Carroll Club Promotions, and Bioscapes. I would like to welcome our guest support on the commentary today is Linda Morris from Match Committee, a very hard-working lady, very knowledgeable in the game of bowls. She's represented Queensland. We have our 2 contestants today, Mitch Hagan from Pine Rivers and Xander Chardon from the Diggers up in Rockhampton. First end, Chardon's holding 1 at the moment, has a nice bowl coming down on his backhand. Looks a nice player, this lad, Linda.
Yeah, he does. Thanks for the welcome, John. We have actually Xander's first 2 bowls are a good indication of why I was approached to see if he could play in the Secondary Schools Cup, which we've got in August. They want to give him as much experience as possible, so I know that it's being organised, a Secondary School Cup that we're playing, that he comes down for that as well, so he'll get added competition with the sort of bowls he's playing at the moment.
Yes, well, he's far less experienced than Mitch, and
yes.
First end he has
two very good
lovely
bowls.
Shots. Mitch Hagan's already had 2 gold medals and a bronze. He was in the winning team in the 4s, winning team in the triples, and bronze yesterday in the pairs. So,
and of course, John, both you and I play at Pine, the same as Mitch, so you have a bit of knowledge, and you've been involved in some of his coaching. So
we know his game pretty well.
Yeah, we do.
You know, first end.
It's a good start for Xander.
Xander's thrown out a bit of a warning, saying, "Hey, come on, you got to be on your game to beat me today, because I'm going to get them close." So 2 lovely shots to Xander. Well played, young fella. He has family here supporting him today, Xander. They come all the way from Rockhampton. He would appreciate that. He's a nice young fella. I've met him. Very shy, very quiet, but he needs lots and lots of encouragement, as all the juniors do. Mind you, a number of these kids, I know Mitch is 18 this year, I think in around about September. So Xander's only 15, I think.
Oh, he's got a lot of years ahead of him.
Got a number of years ahead of him. So, I mean, but Mitch is a young man, really. Okay, second end, Xander's on his backhand. He's certainly going to reach the jack, Linda.
Yeah, much better to be back there than short.
Exactly, especially early in the game. So he's covered the tee. Not that the tee needs to be covered in singles, because if the jack is killed, if the end is killed, it's replayed.
Yeah, this one we played 21 shots up, but as you said, John, kill the end replay. The only time we respot is if it's killed after the 2.25 hour time elapsed.
Yeah.
There's Mitch, a good start.
Yeah, Mitch has made a nice start. Probably an ideal start, really. A couple of feet behind the jack. Great line.
Yeah. I'd just like to thank the clubs that I've been involved with setting this up, John. They've worked tirelessly for the months beforehand. It all doesn't happen today. There's months of preparation, or even like for today, organising our 13 markers, working with them to get days and times to suit them, and they want to break some of them, so that's a huge job, and Chris has done a great job in doing that, and he was here this morning to make sure that it went fine. He had a brilliant printout, and that for match makes our job so much easier, so it's greatly appreciated.
Talking about Chris Scott, aren't you?
Yeah, Chris, yeah.
Chris
He did a
Scott.
great job. And all the volunteers here, the people taking the lunch orders, the umpires.
Yeah.
It only happens if they are on board to assist. All we do is, organise it behind the scenes, but they do so much on the day as well.
Okay, Linda. Thanks for that, mate. Those people will appreciate the fact that you've appreciated them.
No, I always appreciate volunteers. And the umpires, I mean, to me, that's a real, a big commitment. They sit there on the chance that they might get a call and they give up their day.
Yes.
Very good of them.
Okay, you saw Mitch jump on the forehand then. We're pretty sure he's holding shot. Xander's doing a very sensible thing.
Yeah.
You can rely on the marker, but he's just gone down to check to see the position of his bowls exactly. Looking from the bowler's end, his bowl, particularly the one on the line, he might be thinking that that's pretty close, but he's a couple of feet away. He made a great correction from his first, which was approximately 6 foot long. Next one, a couple of feet short, and his third bowl was actually a lovely weight, but he crashed his own bowl.
He's got a good He's got a good line on those if he maintains the line. Even second shot's good. Oh, look at this!
He's
A
come
great
onto
bowl.
his forehand.
Good bowl.
He's going to
Little
get
rub. Oh, he needed that rub, didn't he?
Okay, so jumped
It's only
on
one.
jumped onto his forehand.
Yep.
Made a great effort. Made sure he reached.
And having a look at the head coming down, it can be deceiving.
Yes.
I have a friend who, and it might be handy for some listeners to do, I have a friend, what she does, and she plays for the state, she will put a jack down and then she'll roll her bowl and she'll try and estimate how far it is. She'll go down and have a look. She has learnt from experience, the top of the bowl, top of the jack, it's a metre. But when you're on the mat, it only looks about 1 foot 18 inches.
Yep.
So by walking down like he's done, gives him a better look at it. But a good practice for players is to do that. Stand on the mat, have a look, have a guess. And it's amazing over time how you can learn the distance just by how much of the jack you can see over the bowl.
That's another shoeback philosophy,
Is that a
Linda.
shoeback one?
That's a shoeback one. He called it a guesstimate.
Yes.
Not an estimate, a guesstimate.
It's very close.
He said, be good at it when you're playing
Yes.
singles.
Yes.
As was exact words to me, and one of the few times that I had him in my company.
Well,
So-
I was lucky I had coaching by Ian Shoeback. And yes, he's really one for practice. You can't get enough practice.
So Mitch had a great line. I would imagine
He's got shot there.
Yeah, he does have shot, but you can see his bowl on the left-hand side.
Yeah, great weight.
The brown one.
And both good weight.
He had great weight with that. So he was just probably trying to play the same length, but a better line. He got the line part right, so that was 50% of Linda.
Yep, that's good.
Okay, Mitch's jack. What's he going to do?
He's going to stretch it out?
I think he's going to stretch it out.
Oh, no, he didn't.
Gone back to a medium length. Great jack. Pretty much down the line.
Yep.
Technically, Mitch has worked very, very hard on his delivery. He's a Pine player, and as Linda said, we're both from the mighty Pine Club. It is a mighty club too, and he works very, very hard at his game with his father.
And he's a brother, his younger
and
brother.
His brother
Yeah.
There is a daughter, you know. She's not at all
Not a bowler?
She's not
No.
interested in bowls. Too busy dancing and doing gymnastics.
Well, see, this bowl here, with practice, as I said, he can compare that bowl to the jack and say, hey, yeah, geez, I'm a metre over.
Yep.
Where it might only look a foot. And
Yep.
and even your opposition, if you can see that, you say, oh, I've got... Actually, you have more than 3 feet to draw, John, don't you? You have the
Yes.
3 feet behind and the 3 feet in front.
That's right.
So you actually have a 6 feet or
Yeah, yeah.
2 metre distance to draw the shot.
Exactly.
So you've got to look at what's in front and as well as what's behind.
So what Linda's meaning here that
great
if Mitch asked the marker, what distance am I from the jack? And he said or showed with his hands 3 feet. Obviously, an improvement would be 2 feet in front of the jack. So that gives you 5 feet.
Yeah, that's right.
Not 3.
You have the distance in front and behind.
Yes.
And the other thing is, if you can read that jack thing bowl, it saves, you aren't disclosing anything to your opposition how far past it is.
Exactly. That's Vic Muir.
Ah, another coach I had.
That's another. This is what Vic never tell the opposition anything.
No,
said Vic.
not until in any discipline. If you're on that mat, don't disclose anything after
Yep.
your player has played until they're back on the mat. Then you tell them.
Exactly. So if Mitch had played his first bowl, he would never be asking any questions
How far short?
straight after the bowl.
No, wait until he gets on the mat.
Not that you can anyway, because the way bowls works is as soon as, you would have noticed then Xander put his bowl down, as soon as his bowl stops, he doesn't have possession of the rink anymore.
No, you can't do anything or ask anything.
As soon as that bowl stops, it's Mitch's mat, and he can deliver his bowl as soon as Xander's bowl stops.
Yeah, again, sensible has come down to see
Yes.
how much room he's got to draw.
Yep. So those players, sometimes I do it myself, Linda. If you're, I noticed little Stevie yesterday, great little player, little Stevie Birdmonk, but I know Stevie walked after he played his bowl and he walked nearly halfway down the rink. Now, Stevie's got to realise that he needs to be back behind the mat or behind the head if he's going to run all the way before his opposition is about to play his bowl. And that bowl can be played by the opposition as soon as Stevie's bowl stops.
Yep. Here we go. He's played 4 on the backhand here. Good bowls.
Yep. Played a great line.
Fantastic. And that's what's important too, especially in singles.
Yep.
If you have a look, Mitch's line's perfect on the 4 bowls.
And Xander's
weight's good.
Terrific.
So he just has to concentrate now. If he plays that same weight and fixes that line up, I mean, he could. I didn't see what he played those on, John, but he could easily play forehand now.
Yeah.
To rest on
anything. I'm pretty sure he did play forehand.
Yeah, he just has to rest on them.
And
he's probably got a good 18 inches there.
He does have a good 18 inches.
2 feet to get second shot.
He perhaps thinks that his front bowl is in his line. But
it's not. He can actually use it.
So
that's all experience. He'll get that experience. Oh, here we go. Oh, he looks a bit wide, John.
I don't know. He's got the weight to punch his own bowl through, though, or get a rub off it.
Oh,
and he will.
He did. He got the rub. And that's for shot.
So he came down, deliberated.
Had a look.
Deliberated, looked.
So you see what I mean about Mitch's?
Yes.
Much shorter than what it looked on the screen.
Yeah. And Xander's
probably
bowls
good 18 inches.
Beautiful weight.
2 feet. Yes.
So this game, although it's 21 ends, but there is a time limit associated with it. I think it's
2.25.
2.25 hours.
Yeah, as you can see the time up on Robbie's got.
So the boys, they need to be aware of that. They're visiting the head a lot at the moment, and they're not slow players, Linda, are they?
No, they're not. They're deliberate, but they're focused.
Yep.
I see he's playing the same length again too, eh? Well, he got the shot.
Yep.
You really only change it. I can remember Peter Bellis saying, and we were both lucky enough, John, to be coached by Peter, always said in singles, put your mat in the same place, roll the jack down. to the same place.
Okay, it's not on Facebook. Very right.
And then you'll get a consistency. So
Yep.
I know when I'm playing, I'll have a look to the right, think, oh, I'll put my mat on this rink number, and then you can get, look at this, what a brilliant start.
Yeah, great start.
Wonderful start. Because
Probably-
I'm involved with the Secondary Schools Cup, I'll be keeping an eye out, hoping that Xander does come
gets
down.
there.
That'd be great.
Yep. So that bowl's probably around about 18,
18 inches again,
we,
yeah.
we think.
But from the mat, it'd probably
Yeah.
look about 6 inches.
Exactly.
I can remember Vic always saying, have you ever seen a jack get inside a bowl?
Okay, that'd be Vic.
Yeah. So it's not impossible to get the shot. Even
Yes.
a resting jack, you can still get the shot.
Great line. Good start from Mitch.
There we go. Look, see, it's shorter than it looks.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Robbie.
18 inches to 2 feet.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Made a
Beautiful
correction.
line these boys
He's
are playing.
Made a great. He's playing sensationally, isn't he, Xander?
Yeah, amazing.
Two beautiful bowls, and Mitch knows he's up for a real game here.
And I think it was Carol who came to me from Rocky and said that she wanted to put him in. I'm thinking, gee, I can see why now.
Yep.
Great experience for him. And the
This
thing is,
good
but with
bowl,
a
good bowl here, I think.
oh, look at
just
oh,
a
it's
fraction
just
short. Line perfect again.
The interesting thing is with the Secondary School Cup for the juniors, John, is that we have one experienced player who's a registered member with Bowls Queensland,
Yep.
and the other one has to be a non-player.
Yes. Has
So
to be a novice. In other words.
yeah, but they're not a player. So, they'd have to look for a best friend or someone who they
Yes,
feel would.
someone they get along with.
Yeah, and you know what? That could even get more interest in the game too and
And
increase
I
our
think
numbers even more.
It's happened in the past. Tyler Mason was one of those, and she finished.
She finished,
She's finished up playing for Queensland underage.
yeah. And it's great for the game to try and get more players in.
Good correction here from Mitch. I think he at least has
Oh.
second shot out of this. That's a
I'd
great
probably-
bowl.
If not, yes.
Great bowl.
close.
Look at the line of those.
Now look at this
bowls.
coming down again.
Yep, coming
You
down.
know, for a newer player, he's playing very sensibly.
Yep.
Oh, it looks like he could even have shot, John. It's hard to say.
The back bowl shot.
Yeah,
I think, Linda.
yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, and notice he walks down smartly.
Yes.
He's not dawdling down, and he's walking back smartly. I mean, a lot of these kids do run, obviously, because they're young. They're not old
Like us.
old farts like us. So
No, that's good. Now he knows what shot he's playing.
he's going to play forehand.
Yeah. He's got nothing to lose there. He gets onto
Nothing
the
to
jackie.
lose. He's making sure he's there. You know, that's the real positive. So he's.
And that won't go astray.
They won't go astray, because if Mitch
Mitch
chose
plays a
to
little
play
bit of
a
weight.
metre, there's always a chance that Jack would get to. So Mitch will go down and have a look. He does have a choice here. He's preferring to play the forehand, but the backhand bowl.
He only needs a foot or so,
Yeah.
even 6 inches on his his last one. He'll be.
The backhand bowl may be the bowl that would sit the shot bowl better, but he plays with aero quantums, so he's got a fairly turning set. He understands that, so he's thinking hard about it, and he's thinking, well, if I play, as I thought, he's thinking, if I play the backhand, I can sit the
Sit there.
bowl down and make two. And he's certainly capable of doing it, although
Although he's played the other
He
on
prefers-
his forehand, so
preferred
it
to
depends
play-
what he feels like, eh?
yeah,
Whatever you're confident about
yep.
to get a result.
So remember, well, I did say a couple of days ago, Barry Lester's a big man for this. Consistency, the first aspect to being a good, consistent player is to have a consistent pre-shot routine.
Very much.
That's something that you do every time you pick up the bowl, including having a correct bias. That's prior to playing your shot. A consistent pre-shot routine. Okay, he went on. He's played a couple on the backhand, but
Yeah.
he'd be disappointed with that, Mitch.
Yeah.
But
I myself, if it had been me playing, I would have played my forehand because
Yeah.
he's got I think he's got a clear view.
Yeah.
Okay, might need an umpire.
Might be a
No?
little bit closer than what we think. We
Mm.
we're not always. Rob's about the only one who's right with these
Yeah, he's had
calls
plenty of experience.
on the live stream.
Yeah.
Mate, he's got eyes like a
Hawk.
no.
No?
What's the bird that you have? Is a pelican. Being a member of the Musgrave Club, we can't say hawks because that's
Oh, yeah.
that's Helensvale. We have to
Okay.
say he's got eyes like a pelican. And they'd have good eyesight too, I'm sure.
Oh, do we need an umpire, or they've decided? Oh, yeah.
Yes.
They've worked it out.
It was one.
It was.
To
Yeah, we
Xander.
thought so. Yeah.
So it's been a tightly contested game at the
Mm.
moment, but Xander is playing slightly better, and it is shown on the scoreboard. He's 4-1, but Mitch has kept him to low numbers.
Yeah.
Stayed with the draw shot.
And that's so important, John, isn't it? Okay.
It
if he
is.
gets second shot.
Yep.
It's
96% of the game is draw bowls, Linda.
Yes.
96%. Does that tell us something?
Yep.
You must be a good draw player. Particularly in singles, it's known. This one looks a little bit wide. Probably after lunch that would have come all the way home. Beautiful weight.
Yeah, and that's what he did. Remember last time coming this way?
Yes.
He played two wide.
He played three
Three good-
bowls and
yeah.
corrected with his last to get shot.
Yeah. So
So
hopefully
his
that's
coach,
a guide.
I don't know who his coach is. Maybe it's Brian. We might get Brian up there. Brian, a friend who played at Pine for a little while, and his wife Shona. Brian may be able to help him with that.
Yeah, that's right. It was Shona that said that he's going to be playing. Now there's a good.
Yeah.
that's a
Beautiful
good
bowl
bowl.
from Mitch.
Now all he has to do now is just keep that weight, and he has narrowed
Okay,
it.
he's narrowed it. Maybe a little bit too much,
No.
but at least he's
Close
thought
second.
about it and made some correction. Looked a little bit hesitant with that
Mm.
bowl. Sometimes a bowl that's on the jack, and
Yeah.
I'd say Mitch is probably inches away, maybe 6
inches.
away.
Yeah.
It's
A bit intimidating.
it can be intimidating, exactly.
And all he had to do really was just narrow his first up.
Yep.
Mitch looks a bit wide too.
He's wide too. He's going to finish up about where
Yeah. Where Xander
Xander's
was.
first bowl is. Because he's probably thinking, I've got a bowl on the line. I don't want to turn that bowl over because then I expose the jack. So
Well, here we go. This is a reasonable looking
one
bowl,
can tend to
John.
play tight or wide in those situations. It looks like
Good. Oh no, he's come short.
He's still running.
Yes, still second shot.
It's second shot. Well, it looks to be second shot.
He fixed his line up beautifully.
He did. So there's good corrections being made there. Okay, Mitch. Oh, that one's a little bit wide
Too wide
too.
again.
It's coming home, but it's a little wide. Mitch will watch this on the replay and say, well, I had 3 bowls of perfect weight.
Mm.
I've thrown those 2 but wide, not wanting to expose the jack by turning my own bowl
That's
out.
wide too.
And he'll probably practice that and get better at it.
Hmm.
Okay.
I'm surprised at how many they're playing wide out there with.
Yeah, it's a popular area. Very popular area. Mitch again is coming down.
Having a look.
Sometimes you put your bowl down and go to the head just to compose yourself, Linda, don't you?
Yes.
You can be on the mat. I mean, they know these lads know they're on a live stream game. They know there's thousands, if not millions.
Actually, I just saw Mitch indicate 3 on his fingers.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, so
Well,
maybe that front one might be a lot shorter than we think,
well, that's
John.
what he was doing. I thought he might have been trying to compose himself.
No, well, just looking at his fingers, I think he indicated he's got 3.
Yep.
So that other one's got to be at least 3-4 feet short.
Yep.
Xander needs to come down and have a look just to see.
Oh yeah, has he played his 4? He's played his
Has
4.
he? Oh, where's the other
There's a
one?
bowl hidden there behind
Oh, it
Mitch's.
is too, yes.
So he won the last end,
There's
remember, with the
that's
1.
right.
This one looks like it'll count. I think it'll get underneath.
Yeah.
The big turning bowl. That'll count. So it looks at the moment as if it's a 4.
4. If what he indicated was
Mitch.
right.
So when inexperienced players, and Xander is inexperienced by comparison to Mitch, he's played beautifully.
I think Mitch is looking for 4, I think.
He's played beautifully to this point, Xander, and he's just had not necessarily a bad end, but Mitch has played the end
And
very,
that's good.
very
I'm
well.
good to see he's called for a measure, because sometimes being a newer player, you can be a bit intimidated if someone says something.
Yep, you can.
Not that Mitch would be trying to get something here.
Mitch is a fine young fella.
Yeah, he is. He's asking for a measure now.
He's very fair-minded, Mitch. Yeah. He's one of the nice guys, young Mitch Hagan.
I'm sure Xander will get a lot out of this event with what he needs to do. And I say sometimes, you walk away and think, oh, I needed to do this, I needed to do that. And especially if they go back to the live streaming, which I think they should do, especially for Xander, and have a look and say, oh, yeah, I need to be able to do this, I need to do that.
Well, he's on his...
Learn by it.
He's on his pat, Linda. He's on his Pat Malone.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a coach there with him. So I know his parents sitting up there because I saw them before I came in. So that was a 3.
Yeah, it was a 3. Right.
Robbie's on the ball.
Has he got it? I thought I was...
Rob said 4.
We can't see it with that. No.
Okay, well, it tightens up the game. Mitch would be happy with that. Because I'm sure he was thinking, this lad's playing very, very well. When's he going to...
Now, is he stretching it out now?
Most probably.
No, he's not. Just move the mat back a bit, but...
Well, we've got to remember Mitch is used to, even though he's been leading the last couple of games, or last couple of days here, he's used to playing with the heavier jack because we play on carpet. And sometimes when you get the lighter jack, you think you're throwing a distance and it won't go as far, of course, because it's lighter. Yeah, the grass looks pretty reasonable.
He seems to be playing that side of the rink, John.
Well, if you remember other days, that's been the white hand and it's been turning a lot. Okay, came home pretty well.
No wind as yet.
No, well, the green will speed up as the day
and it'll
goes
get
on.
quicker.
Well, it's still got a nice colour to it. It's not straw.
Oh, running lovely. He's making sure he's not too wide this time. Oh, here's a great bowl. Yeah, right on the jack.
He's really close, really close.
Oh, great start.
Great start, particularly after you've dropped the 4.
Yeah.
That'll lift his spirits and say, hang on, I can do it.
Actually, Mitch didn't really need to change his hand.
Didn't need to change.
No, he's got the weight.
Mitch has a habit of doing that.
Not that he's saying he can't get it, but when your hands are different, and I mean, he's played beautiful weight on that other one. All he had to do was bring it in a foot.
Yep.
And even if he was a foot short, he'd then make Xander change his hand.
That's right. He's leaving that hand
open now.
Open for Xander. That's one thing you have to realise. A boy plays a good bowl. That's a great bowl.
Oh, that's a brilliant bowl.
Boy plays a good bowl. You jump on the other hand. You're leaving that hand open. For him. Gone wider.
I think it might be too wide.
It'll come home, Linda.
Oh, it's wide bowls, are they?
These
they're wide bowls.
Quantums, mate, they turn. It's a good bowl.
It's in a good...
It's a very good bowl.
His next hand, he would play the same weight, just narrow with a touch.
Yep. So Xander's now changed hands.
Oh, he didn't need to.
He didn't need to either.
No.
But he's, as I say, he's doing it on his Pat Malone. It's a reasonable bowl. It's going to make it harder for Mitch on the forehand, for sure. And I don't...
should stay there now and use that bowl.
Yep.
He had not coming down this
Well,
end.
He's got, is in there behind him. Patrick likes them to make their own decisions.
Yeah.
He's just played a little. He's made sure he's
Back, you know. He needs to stick to that.
Yep.
Oh, if I was him. I mean, even though that third shot's pretty good, I wouldn't risk any movement.
So Mitch has had a little. Patrick's very, very.
He's good with the boys,
he's a good
isn't he?
dad. He's a great dad. He doesn't put any pressure on them. He he follows them wherever they go, supports them. Quite a good player himself, Pat. He's no mug.
Oh no, he's going forehand. He doesn't want to go much narrower than what he just played.
If he's hesitant, we'll understand why. Although
he's played a good line again. He might get that 4 back, John.
He's certainly got 3.
3.
Certainly has
That's
3.
good bowling. How long's he been playing, do you know?
This is his 2nd year.
Really?
Yep.
He's got a huge future.
Yep. What do you think, Rob? He's got a huge future, that kid, hasn't he?
Sorry, we're laughing. Rob was just having a little nap.
No, he wasn't.
Wasn't? He wasn't? Oh, no. He was just looking down the floor. Sorry, Rob.
Rob's, like Linda and I get here at approximately 7 o'clock, and I think Rob's already been here.
But no, I don't know how he does it.
He's here from about 6 o'clock evening. It's a mountain of work. He's so conscientious about this live stream.
Passionate's the word.
Passionate,
Does a great job.
So.
There we go. It's at 4.
Yeah. We'll wrap him up. He is a great man. He does a fantastic job. He keeps Michael Sorensen in line. I tell you, and that's pretty hard because Mike
is 4. John's doing a good job out there marking too. We really appreciated the markers. They were all here. And
in their uniform.
Yeah, in their uniform.
And most of them are elderly people like ourselves. And
giving up their day.
And they love being around the young ones. And they're so conscientious about their. So, 5 to Mitch, 8 to Xander. A good tight game. The boys are playing well. Xander on the forehand. He played nice weight again. That hand is just, at this point in time, it's just hanging a little. It's been our wide hand, but it is hanging a little.
I think the thing I've noticed, John, that Xander needs to look at in his game is that first bowl is only a guide for a correction for your second.
Yes.
So if it's hanging out and your weight's good, okay, same weight, but I've got to change my line every time. It'll be interesting to see if he does that. Because his weight's perfect every time.
It is perfect.
He has narrowed it.
That is a good line.
That is a good line.
So he's going to come back to the line this time.
He's pretty consistent with his weight, isn't he? He's like
He is.
He's a bit short there, but
we're seeing natural ability there.
Yes.
And he's not. He's not
afraid to.
He's not afraid.
No.
He's not.
But then the young ones aren't. Most of them, are they?
He's not intimidated by because as we said, Mitch is some 3 years, he's at least 2 years older than him, and has a lot more experience.
Yeah, he'll probably see what he does.
No, he's staying on his forehand.
Okay.
He reckons he can get between those two bowls to get to the jack. That's a good line.
That's a good, confident.
He's around it, Linda.
Yeah, I
Played
know.
a great bowl.
That is a brilliant bowl. How good. Oh,
Doesn't matter. He has a back
no,
bowl.
but at least he's proven he can get around it.
Yep, and he had the confidence.
The confidence, yeah.
To play around that bowl.
He's only got a half the distance from his first bowl to the jack, and he'll have shot.
Yep. So we're not sure who has shot at the moment. I suspect it's
it
Mitch.
might be Mitch, yeah.
Mitch has dropped a little bit of weight here. He's got a good bowl. This will be close. It's good bowling from Mitch.
Yeah, it's a great bowl.
Now
Now, all Xander needs to do is get second shot.
Yep.
He can still stick to his forehand. So he's got a distance there to get second shot.
But he's not leaving anything to doubt.
No.
Linda, that's good. He has
a look.
He has the common sense.
Make your mind up when you're walking back what I'm doing.
And as I say, he's walking back smartly. He's not slowing the game down. He is slowing it down marginally, but he's not dawdling down.
No. That can also be intimidating to your opposition. If you come down, have a look, confident, have a look, come down, and
That's
then...
the tighter
now
hand,
look at
Linda.
this.
It's pretty good
This
weight.
is a great bowl.
He's close.
Oh, my goodness.
He's
Look at
close.
this. He's got shot, John.
He's drawn it. Oh.
Oh, what a bowl.
Yeah, great.
Falls down, he's got it. It looks like shot.
But a great,
what a great bowl.
effort. And lad, he went down, he deliberated on it.
Hand to get shot. Just depends what. Because
so Xander, although he doesn't have a coach there with him, whether he's coming up with these thoughts himself or whether he's been well advised, if he has been advised, as I say, he has been well advised by someone prior to him playing this game.
Could you imagine how good he'd be with a coach?
Right. Yeah, I can imagine how good he'd be.
Yeah. Just looking at I think for a start, his delivery, he needs to fix his swing.
His swing,
and just staying down a little.
His hand very, very high.
But I mean, he's consistent with it, but those little things, as we know...
They're just those minor adjustments
can improve your game
greatly. A coach
greatly.
will help him with.
Yeah. He needs a Barry Lester or a...
Yep. Barry is...
Grab him up.
I don't think Barry's leaving Kawana, to be honest.
No, I don't either.
Pretty happy
Rockhampton's a bit far.
Yeah. Barry's pretty down. He's pretty happy at Kawana.
Yeah,
I spoke
Mitch
to him
did
yesterday.
I asked him the same thing. Yeah, he likes it.
He's very happy there. There's a lot for him to do up there on the Sunshine Coast with the Kawana Club and their go-ahead club. So, Barry, we wish you well up there. Hope you have many good years up there and help
bring the bowlers along.
Bring that club and I mean, Sunshine Coast has always been a strong area, and but they need a little bit of a boost, and perhaps Barry's the one to give them that boost along with Jeremy Henry.
And they were fortunate before that. They had Shuey before he he left and doing travel and doing other things.
Caitlin Inch is doing a great job
Caitlin
up there.
There too.
She works with the juniors, and she's a fine young lady and a great advocate for bowls, great player.
Which is what we want, John.
I'm pretty sure she's loved by the membership there at Kawana. She's
It's a great bowl.
It's a great
long.
Just a little. Mitch's link. So that's his tactic. Be able to.
Tactic, as we know, is either to go really short.
Well, he's
not struggling, but well.
or how well playing it better than the opposition.
Yep.
I mean, Robbie's an excellent singles player. If I was a new player, that'd be what. As long as you're doing better than
nearest bowl. It's a bit like when
he's
got it.
Result.
If he hadn't hit the bowl, he would have gone through. But
he would have probably been
in the first one.
Probably 4 feet short. So
he just needs to play it a bit narrow and it's still playing a bit wide.
You know. Or 2 days ago, because 2 days ago we played north-south. I'd say 2 days ago that would have been Mitch's line. It'd be. Sometimes you can get on a green and you can still be playing the line that it was yesterday.
Here's a great bowl. Great bowls. Yep. Gee, he's playing well, this young fellow, for a new bowler.
Made 2.
Yeah.
Made 2. So Mitch has gone long, hoping that would work in his favour. But to this point,
and that's very good for an inexperienced player like Xander, because to go from that mid-length then to ditch, you think Mitch would be saying, well, what have I got to do to throw him off?
Well, this is the turning hand, Linda. He's pretty close. He's very close.
He is. Oh, he's a great bowl.
It's a brilliant bowl.
Well done.
Brilliant bowl, Mitch. I mean, he was in trouble. 2 down, 6-8, the score at the moment, and he's nailed it with his last bowl. All Mitch's bowls are reasonable weight. He doesn't have a bowl short of the jack. They're all jack high or past it. That's a positive as well. Once again, Xander's...
See, he's got no backward. Xander's got no backward, so it's just a draw.
Yeah. So...
Just over a draw on the backhand.
That's right. Whereas Mitch, if Mitch was in the same position, he's got bowls. He would have bowls to play to.
He can afford to play heavy weight to move the jack back.
Yeah. 2 seconds.
Yep. Here we go. He's changing his hand. And he did that before and did well.
Did. So he knows if he doesn't get the shot, he's only going to drop a 1. Played it marginally tight, but he has.
Yes. He's got his own there. He's going to get a rub off of this.
He played to turn that through. Then.
Oh, and you know what? Look at that. He's got 2 bowls in the head now.
3.
Oh, yeah, 3. Sorry, the other one over there.
Yeah. But he did play to move the bowl.
Yep,
and
he
did. He's very positive in his thoughts.
Yeah.
So
only
one to Mitch. Rob's already put the score up.
Yeah.
7-8 to Xander.
Good close game, John.
It's a great game.
Great game.
Great game.
And this is just random live streaming too. We don't actually pick the matches. It goes to Bowls Link, and we just allocate what rinks are going to be used, and then the players are just dropped into Bowls Link, and it's just the way it works out.
Yep.
So it's random, but how good's this one to get for a first one?
Yep. What length do you reckon, Linda?
Oh, geez, he's stretched it out even more than either, is it?
He's stretched it out again.
Yeah,
so
even more.
He's got
he's got the confidence that he did.
He can play well long.
Yeah.
And he's gone on...
Well, he's actually gone a real T to T.
Gone on the hand over the last so many days, which has been the narrow hand.
Yeah, I think he's been... And because he's been hanging out over that side,
and he's,
a bit heavy.
He said, righto, I'm going to play that hand. It went a little bit tight.
I would think Xander would stick to his forehand because that's what he's been playing.
That's what he's been playing basically, as we look at the screen, well,
it's not too wide this time, John.
The left-hand side of the screen, or he's been playing towards the car park. I know you can't, or the small car park. I know you can't see it, but he's playing one side of the green.
That's a good start. That's a great bowl.
Mitch looks like he's going to be playing the other side most of the time. So good start. Approximately 2.5 feet. Great weight. T to T. about 3.
Well, he has got a good. Didn't
Really
either.
confident enough
It's a
to
bit
go
narrow.
straight onto that. When you do change,
Weight's good again.
my advice is all extra 1 or 2 seconds. Sure about your line.
We're also playing today. This is the 18-year-old boys here, but we've got using the 3 clubs today for our singles with Bramble Bay and Brighton.
Yes.
So,
So
but tomorrow we have all the finals here, the semi-finals and the finals. So it'll be a huge day here tomorrow. Great viewing, watching all the up-and-coming young ones and the way they perform. There's some brilliant bowlers amongst all those young ones too. They're the future. Oh, what a great bowl. Well bowled by Xander.
Yeah, so we have the under-12s and under-15s at Bramble Bay.
Yeah,
and
boys and girls.
just
and
at Bramble
under 12.
Bay or Bramble Bay
and Brighton.
Okay.
Yeah. And the under 18 girls. And
So at the moment it's 1 to Xander. They both have a bowl to play. Well, it may be 2. I think it's 2, Linda.
Yeah, it could be 2.
I think it is 2.
Yeah.
I think the back bowl of Xander
is
is in. So Mitch is having a look. I don't know which he has going to Patrick this time, his father, and having a word to him. What do you think, Dad?
Yeah, what hand do you think I should play?
And that's why the coaches are there.
Yeah, they have to too. They have to. They approach the coach. The coach doesn't approach them.
Yep.
We have very strict rules here with the juniors.
Yep.
We have the coaches only sitting behind the children. We have spectators to the side because or a bit unsure of what's happening around them. So, and it's worked a treat. It seems to have worked well. Oh, there we go. We've finished next door. I think young Ben was there, Ben Harrison, I think I. It's one of the first ring finished after less than an hour. And this is the thing with singles. Some of them, they range between an hour to the 2 1/4 hours. So Ben will have a good rest.
He's got pretty line.
Again, this was the length that he dictated, John. So he might need to look at going back to his 3/4, I think.
I think you're right, Linda. Yeah, he'll think about it.
Yep. Here we are. It looks a bit wide and heavy.
Good weight. Don't think it'll get back to count. So it may be a
the
measure.
weight was good, yeah.
It's certainly 1 to Xander.
He's maintained that lead.
Yep, he has.
Only mine, it's only mine lead, but he's still.
Yeah, well, he dropped a 4 and picked up a 4.
Yeah. That's a shot.
So that's 1.
They're looking at the second. As you said, John, I think it is 2. Another thing that's quite handy is I think they should carry chocks, especially when you're doing singles.
Yes.
That bowl should fall before the measure. It's counted in.
Yep.
Especially, although that one's not sitting too, leaning in too much, which you can get.
It's not on a precipice, but it is.
I had an instance once, John, I was measuring, and I thought I'll just prop this. Yeah, it's 2. I'll just prop this bowl up, and as I went to put the chock under it, the bowl fell on my chock. I didn't touch the bowl. Okay. It actually fell on my chock.
Yep.
So that was where we measured it to.
Okay. Yeah. Good advice there, Linda.
Yeah, well, it was interesting. I'd never had that happen.
Carries chocks in her bag.
All the time.
They even gave me a couple of chocks, didn't
you? I do, yeah. Well, even when I mark, I've always got chocks on me.
Yep. So out to 10. Mitch Hagan 7. Xander Chardon. You'll notice also that the same club uniform.
Yeah, we do with them their accreditation.
Yep.
They have coaches.
Yep.
And they have to register with us. Blue card for working with children.
Okay. So that's something that probably
He's going to move this.
People don't realise. Piece of the jack. So that's about 3 feet, but it was a good first bowl.
Great weight.
Yep. Made sure he reached. Long end, you need to make sure you reach. Even if your first bowl's in the ditch, it's better than being.
Mitch is going here. It looks
He
all
has
right.
nice weight. No, he doesn't. Wrong again, Linda.
Yeah, it just pulls up, doesn't it? It's
No,
hard.
you know why I'm wrong so much? Yeah, a little thin.
Yeah. It's probably the same weight.
Not quite there either. Sometimes you hit the ground with the bowl. So would I.
Yeah, we need some of you.
Rockhampton, you've got.
Have to get on to Thorpe and tell him they need.
Young lad here with has ability, a lot of ability,
Yes.
a great years of age, a nice, quiet. Game.
Well, he's playing very, very well.
That's a great correction. As I say, perhaps with his second bowl, he didn't get it away well, which sometimes happens. It doesn't come out of your hand quite right, or you hit the green with as you're going forward, or in your delivery, you hit the green and it slows the bowl down. So Mitch has overcorrected again here.
Yeah, I'd be quite interested with Xander. Does he practice minimum?
I watched him
it'd
play
be
the
interesting
other
to
day,
see.
and most of it was sort of middle distance.
Yeah, he's playing middle to long well. I'd just be curious to know, does he practice short? Because
So
we can see how good he
he's
is on
coming
these.
down a lot. He's not, as I say, he's not an avid talker, but it's wise in a singles game to test the marker early.
Yes.
You should ask the marker a question,
and
then you can still walk to the head and say, okay, well, how correct is this marker reliable or not reliable? I mean, markers are doing the best job they can, and we
appreciate that.
We do have a markers accreditation too, don't we?
Yeah,
Linda?
we do. Yeah, it's he doesn't want to hit that.
Here.
Oh, he did. Oh, look at that.
So that's a fortunate result.
Yeah, Big Buddy had good weight. Okay, he was a bit narrow, but he had good weight.
So Mitch needs a good second here.
He's second. That's all he needs. He doesn't want to try and get shot.
Because it appears that he's 3 down at this point in time.
He just needs to draw. You'd be tempted to try and run it or do something, but no, just draw.
Yep.
Even if you can beat that one at Jack High, even just come.
So it looks a little tight, but his weight is certainly reached. If he hits the ball on the knocker, the Jack will move.
Oh,
good
he
effort.
Stays on.
Good effort.
Yeah, it was a good effort.
So it's probably a measure for 3 now.
Yeah, it's
definitely
at least 2.
And a measure for 3. So when I'm saying testing a marker, Linda,
I agree.
I mean asking the marker a question early.
Yeah, how many am I holding?
How many am I holding? What distance am I from the Jack? Ask whatever. Then you
come down and have a look.
Come down and have a look. Put your bowl down. Come and have a look, and then see how accurate the marker. I mean, the marker's doing their best.
Yes, they are.
And as I say, they do need accreditation.
And they can say it's a measure, but sometimes you can come down and have a look and say, oh no, I have got that shot.
For these events, they do need accreditation.
Yes.
And all you're doing to see is looking to, but they are volunteers. They're not professionals. We're just looking to see how accurate the marker is with their call. And if they're accurate, if you have faith in them, you can continue to use them.
Also, it might be an umpire there. I think it touched both of them, did it?
Yeah. I think it's
Oh, no.
only 2. I think there was a stronger touch
on
Mitch's
on
bowls.
Mitch's.
I think it's only 2.
How many we got up? 2.
2.
Okay.
Rob's on the ball.
Yep.
Keen eyes, keen pelican eyes. They love it.
And John's doing a good job there, putting the paddles up, twisting them around so Robbie can see it and spectators can see.
Yep.
12-7, that's a good lead.
12-7. But
especially when you get to 21, but I mean, it's not all over.
Only 2 good ends, Linda.
Oh, look at this. He's rolling a bit longer this time too, eh?
Yeah,
he must feel confident with his tee to tee, John.
Yep, he is. So
he's found out that the few they have had that long, he's done well.
He's throwing it back. Oops,
yeah.
Is that Jack in the right position, Linda?
Yeah, it didn't go past the tee.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yep.
I thought it was a tee to tee.
No.
Wrong again.
Oh, it's only about an inch short.
Yeah, I thought it was...
No. Of course, John, when he does go past the tee, the front of the jack on the back of the tee, isn't it?
That's right.
Look at this again. This is how that's exactly what he did
Beautiful
the last
weight.
time. Oh, he's a little bit heavier, but
Beautiful weight.
he gets beautiful weight.
Beautiful weight.
You know, I reckon 90% of his bowls have been good weight.
I wonder what pace the greens run at Diggers. I don't know if it's grass or if
it's carpet.
It's carpet.
Yeah,
okay.
I've played up there.
Okay, well,
I actually had an interesting time. I've only played there once.
Yep.
And it was for Joe Edwards. Joe.
You mean the famous New Zealander?
Yeah, the famous, lovely Joe Edwards.
Joe, we're talking about a lady here, for those who don't know, not a man.
Yeah, Joe.
Joe Edwards, a world champion, great player.
She was playing in the finals of the state finals of the champions at Diggers, and she got hit by a bowl playing in the
BPL.
The BPL. Like a drive.
Was that a Ryan best to drive?
I think it was a Ryan. Yes, it was a Ryan best to drive, and he couldn't have apologised more.
Yeah, well, as they
and
do.
Her leg just blew up. She had awful trouble with it, and it was the week before. So she said, "Oh, can you go up and fill in for me?"
Yep.
And I said, "Oh, yeah, that'll be fine." I think I only had a couple of days' notice, so up we packed and went. So that's how I got to play there. But yeah, it's carpet, and it runs really well too. So for him, if he's practising on that carpet there, to come down here now on the grass, he's done very, very well for a new player.
Yes. And of course, Joe Edwards, the New Zealander, was at Pine Rivers for about 3 years with her husband.
Yes, she was.
A few short bowls.
Oh, look at this again. Look at his weight again,
weight,
John.
Holding 2 at the moment. So
beautiful weight.
I think Mitchell jump on the backhand. He knows he needs a good bowl here.
He doesn't want to leave it to his last bowl.
He doesn't, and he doesn't just going to get away from him, Linda. No. He knows he has to do something now. I like his line. Linda. Weight's better. I think he's drawn the shot, Linda, to be honest. So that's a pressure bowl.
That's a great...
Wanting to get away,
but he's still shot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great bowl.
And here he comes again. Oh, gee. You know, I really admire Xander's way he approaches the game. Johnny comes down, he has a look, says, yep, all I've got to do is my weight's good, just fix it up a little bit narrower on that hand. Yeah, look, has a look. Back he goes. Look at his foot tapping it.
Yep. So I'm thinking he'll draw on the backhand, so he probably have 2 choices here. He'd either choose...
He's just got to beat. He's barely got to beat his own.
He'll try and get a closer bowl.
Yeah,
I mean, another way of looking at the head is that he could attack Mitch's bowl because he has 2 seconds and to be thinking, well, maybe Mitch won't draw with his last.
You can see that a few rinks now have finished, so I just want to... Again, thank our sponsors.
He's given us a chance, Linda.
Oh, he has. Oh, he's going to... Oh, gee, no.
Bad luck.
City of Moreton Bay, Drake's Pride, BCIB Insurance Brokers. Thank them for their sponsorship. These events don't happen if we don't have our sponsors, as everyone knows.
Yep.
And special thanks to the Queensland Government, Sports and Recreation, and that's a nice thank you to the Batch Committee, because we have Michael Sorensen and he does a great job leading us up front. He does so much work. He's all the time in touch with people and clubs to make things work. And I do a lot of work with Michael, and I appreciate how hard he does this. And also to our clubs in the Moreton Bay district, Scarborough, Bramble Bay and Brighton. We've been working with them for a few months to make this work, so our thanks to them as well.
Good, Linda. Well, that's a nice two to Mitch. Two lovely bowls on the backhand. Nice, well played.
Oh, I can see Michael's out there now collecting the cards. I don't... He's probably happy doing that. Okay.
Yep. I've...
Oh, yeah, he's got the computer up entering the scores. That's fine.
Good on you, Mike.
We've swapped roles.
Swapped roles for the day. Well, have you ever had a go with the Drake's Pride Conquest?
No, I haven't, John.
Lovely bowl.
Yeah? I know, I've heard you talk about them before.
Yep.
John loves experimenting with different bowls.
I'm not renowned for that.
Yeah.
There might be a bit of a laugh from a few people.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be listening, saying, "Oh, you nailed that on the head."
Yep.
And so he's quite familiar with bowls, and I've heard him talk about the Drake's Pride Conquest. Yeah, he's very impressed with them.
Great bowl.
That's a great bowl there from Xander. Even if it's not shot, it's a great setup for his next shot.
Yeah, two great bowls.
Two great bowls.
Mitch would be holding at the moment, but Xander's bowl's an excellent bowl in great
response.
Position.
Yep.
So Mitch knows.
Just put a little bit more on.
He's got a double up here. He's got a great line. I think this one will almost get back.
Oh,
okay, just a fraction
he needed.
short.
Yeah, second one definitely needed to make
that
sure he was there.
Behind the jack with his second bowl would have had more value.
Yes,
but that's perfection. We don't always have perfection.
No, John, we don't, do we?
We don't. So I've just seen a couple of other Pine people come in here.
Yeah, I'm just looking across, John. We've got a few rinks finished now.
I'm talking about near us. I'm talking about coaches. And I'm talking about, unlucky, I'm talking about Elf Hunter.
Elf Hunter,
and
yeah.
Gene Hunter.
Yeah, sitting here,
both
encouraging and watching their players.
Who basically started the junior academy at Pine and have done a lot of work with the two Hagan boys, in particular being young Ben and Mitch, who's playing here today. And they're people who are in there, well, I shouldn't say, but Gene will probably slap me
Thump
for saying
you.
it, but they're in their senior years. Put it this way, they're older than Linda and myself, and they're still here supporting these kids
the game
on a daily basis and supporting
and
the game.
They can take a lot from watching this and just encouraging them and giving them feedback as well, which is what the only way you improve your game.
Exactly.
And we were talking about someone getting onto Xander. What they could do then is focus on his delivery. If you've got that delivery, as you know, John, you're a big advocate. If you've got that nailed, all you got to worry about is your weight and your line.
Exactly.
You don't have to worry about your delivery. It just happens.
Okay, Mitch has played a great line.
Xander can get around that.
He can get around that.
He's only down one, so he doesn't need to panic.
He's only down one, and Mitch has not reached jack yet, albeit that he's holding shot and has...
I mean, he could draw under that front one onto the shot, even if he wanted to, it depends what he's confident with.
He won't be short.
No.
Yeah, the indication is from everything...
And look at his, like you say, his stride back, confident.
Yeah, confident, workmanlike.
Yeah.
You know, like he's
I know what shot I'm going to play.
Yep. So he's going to play forehand.
I just hope he doesn't draw it. Oh.
He's playing weight. He's a chance for the jack still here or the bowl.
As long as he doesn't get his own.
The hole.
Oh.
Got the hole.
Yeah. His bowl actually was protected by Mitch's coming in.
Yeah, but he had the confidence
to do. He did.
Shot. I mean, he would have been weighing up there. Do I draw or do I play a weighted shot? Which you got to look at the risk, as you say, Linda. One bowl in the
Yeah.
head. If he takes his own bowl,
Yeah, I don't think I would have played that much
3
weight.
down. But
I think I would have just done a foot over or 18, a metre over.
He looked to see what he felt he had a greater chance of having success with, and that was the shot he chose. He's making his own decisions. He's only second year in, making his own decisions. So there's admiration for that.
Oh, very much.
And as I say, there was a risk factor involved with it, but it wasn't a ridiculous shot. It was certainly
No, it wasn't a drive.
I mean, back in
heavy
the
drive.
old days, they'd say a Hail Mary. It wasn't a Hail Mary. He thought he went to the head, looked at it.
He's gone. See, Mitch has gone back to like a 3/4 type. It's not
quite as long.
No,
it's not
quite as long. No.
Gone to the forehand this time.
And talking about one thing you do always need, and especially in like your fours and your pairs, is another bowl in the head.
Yep.
I have to tell you a funny story. It happened to me. We were playing. We had one bowl in the head, and I won't say who my player was because she'll kill herself laughing.
Your partner, you mean?
My partner that I was playing with. She says, "Oh, drive at it," and I said, "Oh, we've only got one bowl in the head," and I said, "No," and she said, "Yeah, look, no way in the world that will ever come out."
Yep.
I said, "Oh, no, just hit it." So I hit it and we dropped to 6.
Well, I've got a similar series down in New South Wales. When I was playing, we went to the States, and our third said the same thing to our skip. No way known you can get it, and we dropped to 6 too.
Yeah, I know. You never know what's going to happen with a drive.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying. I remember someone said to me once, it was from up north. He said, if you're going to do a drive, don't do a drive. Do a half to 3/4. You get more turn from your bowl, and it gives you a wider angle, especially if you've got bowls in the head.
So you've told Kane Nelson that, have you?
Or Ryan Bester.
Hey?
But it's like if you've got a few bowls in the head you can use, you're probably better off on a medium size. Oh, look at this.
Pretty good bowls here from Mitch. Unfortunately, Xander's not, he's played two
he's
short
sticking
bowls.
to his forehand too. And you see how they are both sticking to the same side of the rink so they can maintain this seems to be a better weight.
He's got more weight, but he's still got to get under that to get to the jack.
He might get a rub.
Oh,
my goodness.
He got a good
it's a
result.
heartbreaker, second.
Yeah, a bit of a heartbreaker,
but he had the weight.
He reached.
He did.
You can't get shot if you don't reach the jack.
Nothing changes if you don't get there.
It's an old one, but it's pretty damn true.
Yeah.
So now Mitch has one shot, and he's thinking,
will I change?
He wants to know where that bowl is in relation to the jack.
Actually, they haven't actually asked the marker much of that, have they?
No. Well, it's good to see they have faith in the marker.
Yeah, because it is a forehand shot now.
So he's jumped on the forehand.
And it is narrower.
He knows he has a turning bowl, so he's trying to get between the two orange bowls to get to the jack.
Oh, it's too wide.
This hand at this point in the day has just been a little bit sticky. Weight perfect.
Yeah, beautiful.
Absolutely perfect.
He needed to be between those bowls, not around that other one.
So do you think he's going to look for the bowl? Because he's indicated in the past that he will. No, he's drawing. No. Just a little bit high.
Yeah.
But certainly gave it a chance.
He did.
So one
it's only
to
one.
Mitch, that brings it back to an even closer
game. That's making it close now. One difference.
Yeah, 11-12 to Xander at the moment.
And they're only...
Look at the way these kids sprint up the green.
Oh, remember those days, John?
Don't you wish we could still do that? Every time
I've struggled to walk up, let alone jog.
I do an Achilles or do a calf or do something. And then
we're just over halfway through the time, John.
And then I have my good mate at Pine, Drew Hay. He says, "Don't tell me you've done it again. When are you
Why you stop that running?"
Derek Bones will say to me, "What are you running for? You're too damn old to do."
Oh, here we go. He's going to give almost T to T again.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, it's long. It's not a critique.
No, it's not. It's probably a good metre or 4 feet short. But I sort of thought the other length was a bit kinder to him. But he must
this
be
line will be
feeling.
interesting, Linda. I think it
Yeah.
is a good line. And I reckon the other days, probably Mitch was playing a metre wider than that. Still crossed the head marginally,
Yeah.
but that'd only be 18 inches. You know, I always think if you, with line-wise, 18 inches is very acceptable if it's wide or narrow. You think so, Linda?
Yeah. I think Xander, the whole game has stuck to that side of the rink too. I'm surprised his one went quite that wide. But he'll correct well. He has been correcting well.
You'll find Mitch will take grass on this hand. He knows it's drawing pretty well on this hand. So that looks a nice line. It is a nice line. I reckon it's a great line.
Weight looks all right too, John.
His weight's really good. He may cross by 18 inches again. See that hand's starting to turn.
Yeah, it is turning
more.
now.
So that's 2 feet.
Yeah.
He'll make the correction with his next if he chooses to play that hand. So Xander's played a great line here. If his weight's good, he's right on it.
He's right on it. Gee, he corrects well.
That's a great shot. Great shot. Look at that.
Oh, look at that. We could send Alf up there to coach him, couldn't we? Look after him.
Well,
Want to go up to Rocky, Alf, to live? Yeah, this young fella's got no coach. Take Jean. Yeah, you can take Jean with you. I thought it was an opportunity to get away from her.
Oh, that's brought a scowl from Jean. No, she didn't hear it.
Didn't hear it? That's good.
No, this is a good bowl. This is a good bowl. He's very good second here.
Oh,
that's a great
That's a great second.
A good correction too.
And the beauty of that is too, John, he's got one behind, so now...
He's got one behind. He can
So
play
he
backhand
really
if
needs
he
to get
wishes.
another one in the head now, Xander does.
Yeah, well, he needs to beat this back bowl on the forehand, this back
Yep.
bowl of Mitch's, because
That's
Mitch
right.
can go backhand and play enough weight to move that jack through to his own, and he's just dropped a little bit short.
He might be a nuisance bowl, but if
That's
no,
a
he's
nice-
not coming across.
Nice line.
No, yeah,
So it'd be interesting here.
yeah.
I don't know, Mitch isn't going to Patrick for any advice. I
No,
think he's
yes.
going to stay on his forehand. Difficult draw shot. He does have...
He can afford to come right across to the head, sit that bowl out, and he can make three
he'll
there.
look at this tonight and he'll say, did I play the right shot here? Because he does have 2/3 as well.
Yeah, he
Linda.
does.
You know, like he
Yeah,
could
he could have played the
great
backhand
weight.
across.
He could have played backhand there.
The beauty of the backhand, John, is he had a wider target.
For
He
sure.
he could have come off the wing
Yes.
bowl out there of his other one onto the shot.
Yep.
And it's in a perfect position to do that.
And he has played his backhand. I think this
Look
first
at
bowl,
this.
this one that was behind, was a
Yes,
backhand
I
bowl.
know. Yeah, to use.
And
Oh,
he's
that's
down-
brilliant bowling.
He dropped out.
Oh,
So did
see,
Mitch's.
that's that
So
was a
he
lovely
scored
bowl.
too. So on reflection, I think Mitchell, when he goes home tonight, if he does have time, because these kids are very busy, to look at the game, he'll think, well, he'll be looking the same.
Yeah, the
Maybe-
idea of the game, John, you'll agree, is to pick the shot that gives you the most options.
So he was his choice. He didn't walk to the
No.
head. He didn't ask the marker. He didn't talk
Didn't
to Dad.
no. So he
And
must have felt
maybe
confident about that.
Doing one of those things may have...
He's broadened his lead again, Xander.
Yep.
Where's he going to go now? Now he's gone back to a little bit shorter.
So it's still only 3 shots. It's one good end. One good end difference. This one's possibly 3 metres short of the jack, short of the tee, Linda.
Yep.
I think so. So it's slightly shorter. Let's see how he goes with his weight. I like his line here. He's played a pretty good line.
And just looking across the green, half of our players have finished.
Yep.
So
Beautiful weight.
Oh, lovely weight.
It's just still marginally sticky there. Marginally. You know, I would have expected that one to come home. If Mitchell takes the same line, it'll definitely get back to the jack.
The club here too, we must also thank the umpires volunteering, the volunteers who've come in early to set up everything, you know, the seating, the cordoning off, the everything, opening everything up for us, and they're all here very early to make. I mean, I get here at 7, and they've been here early to assist us. They're just brilliant. The people taking the lunch orders have also, the juniors every year have a special shirt that as a remembrance or a memento of their visit. And they've got a beautiful shirt this time. It's got the Redcliffe Pier on it, if I remember servicing well. It's very, very, very attractive. And the parents, and we've had people in here taking the orders for them. So after tomorrow, they send the orders away. I asked the lady, I think they've got about 70-odd orders already. So that's good. And then the kids have got that as a memento of their time here in Moreton Bay. So a lot of people behind the scene and the bar staff and, with the catering, it's very good.
Yeah, well, this has been a good end. Mitch, first
Yeah,
two bowls, he played forehand, played backhand, lovely line. He's going back on the forehand side. And then the marker, I had a look. Mitch is back.
Because he has got a forehand shot. He's got those two bowls to
Good one on his backhand.
There we go.
15 inches to 18 inches short.
That or onto the
He's
second.
played pretty good weight, but he's just
if he can come across to that.
He won't get an inside edge.
No. The weight was perfect.
Hang on, that bowl's fallen. I mean, we've got a jack-high bowl there. Nearly. It may have cut. I don't know. I think it might just be. So, 5 good bowls there.
Yes.
Five good bowls. And Mitch's third bowl got caught on Xander's short one. So it may have been.
Oh, he's coming to the backhand.
Yeah, well, he's got a big drawing set of bowls, so he's. You see, he's gone very, very wide.
Yeah, very wide.
But that hand is turning a lot.
Not that much, but.
Not that much.
Weight was good.
As you say, sometimes, Linda, you can use a bowl just to, because there's too much
for me,
danger.
on the forehand, he could have used Xander's bowl coming off that or off of his own trail, the jack. But you've got to be confident on the hand you're playing. And that one is narrower.
Mitch is confident that he has a shot, if not 2 here.
No, is it a measure?
Xander's having
2.
a good look. Yeah,
No, they've indicated 2.
It is 2.
Yeah.
Which is what it looked like on the
one
screen.
difference again, John. Mitch hasn't hit the front at all in the game, but he's just there, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's just off.
There.
He's hanging in.
So 13-14.
Now,
Mitch Hagan 13, Xander.
What do you think he'll do?
14.
Tee to tee?
I don't know.
Because he's been handling pretty well.
You'd be almost tempted to try.
Because last time he got it down. No.
It's about a 3/4 again.
Yeah.
Not as long as he has been playing. And the game is...
Again, he's sticking to his forehand and Xander will play his backhand.
Yeah, well, I know Mitch likes to play the wide hand. He's a bit like me. He likes to see a bowl turn and come back to the line. It can be quite
good start.
Quite exhilarating.
There's plenty of room, but it's still a good start.
It is a great start. It's a half decent line on the backhand from Xander.
Weight's good, very good.
Yep. So he has 1.
And how important is that first bowl, John?
Yep. Extremely important,
especially in singles.
It's
okay if you're in the other match, you've got someone else to back you up if you aren't there. But in singles, that first bowl can put so much pressure.
Yes, it keeps pressure on. If you've got a lead, or even if you're down, you're putting pressure on with that first. What you want to be doing with that first bowl is put pressure on.
I know if ever I'm in a team, I always think, oh, the lead's so important. Who's my best lead?
Yes. Sets the game up for the rest of the team.
Yep.
Beautiful weight again by Mitch.
Yes.
Great line. But
Xander's nailed it again.
Made 2 here.
A great bowl. Very consistent. 2 bowls like that.
So Mitch
hasn't got improved. He can actually sit on them.
Yeah, he can.
Just he's only got to take a couple of feet of weight off.
He has his line. He's just got to take a couple of feet off with his weight, and he has.
This looks better.
He has definitely dropped the weight a little.
Is it enough? Might be second shot.
No.
Oh, no.
Not
he
quite.
did drop it, but not enough.
Yep. So he's still 2 down.
Mm-hmm.
All he can do is draw.
Yeah, and Xander's just got a same shot again.
I'd still just be drawing.
Yeah.
No way about trying to get
No,
back,
he doesn't have to cover back.
Anything.
Just draw.
So he's done it.
He has 3.
He has 3.
Wow, that is very... Oh, look at that. The only thing is now, look at the ledge he set up.
He's got a ledge to see set up.
He only got to play the same bowl as he did last time and he'll get shot.
Imagine what Mitch is thinking. You know, I've tried this length, I've tried that length.
But he really needs to almost keep that same weight, John, just to arrive at them.
It's a little bit harder with a bigger drawing bowl to do that, Linda.
Oh, is it?
It can be, yep. Because, you know, you're always concerned about going narrow. He's going to swap hands.
Oh, I don't know why. His line's been good. Ooh.
Well, you can play a tighter line to get to those bowls. So I like his line. Played a good line. I reckon he's close here, Linda.
How's his weight?
I reckon he's close. He's going to duck away now.
Oh, how much?
It's still shot.
Still shot?
Still shot.
Oh. You think so?
I think, I don't know. But
well, anyway, at least...
It might be second
shot. Let's see what John indicates. I think he indicated down. There you go.
Down. So
Xander hasn't got to change anything.
That's why Mitch jumping onto that hand, because he knew he could play tighter.
Xander plays the same bowl and sits on his back one. He's heavier.
He's heavy, mate. So that was a big bowl by Mitch.
Yeah, I'll say.
Under pressure.
If he'd dropped to 3 there, he would have been, 17, 13. Ooh.
Yep. So Mitchell will be happy with his decision there. You know, didn't go to Dad there. He made his own decision, and it was a good one, as it's turned out. They're not playing slowly, though.
No, they're not.
The pace is good. Mitch is his delivery's a little bit on the slower side. He's very measured with his delivery.
But it's not slow to the point of annoying.
That's right. And
it's changed. It's come back here. He changed back the other way, didn't he?
As I say, that hand was the drawing hand.
Oh, and Xander's changed sides too, because he's usually been playing the other side.
Played a good bowl here, Linda.
He has. It's brilliant. It's right on the jack. I'm really impressed with this young fellow.
For sure. For sure. So Mitch is back on the backhand now.
Mm-hmm.
He thought below that. I thought that bowl had come home.
Yeah.
So he's got to remember to take grass out here, because his bowl is turning.
He's got a nice smooth delivery.
Quite a bit. He got a lovely delivery. Worked very hard on it.
Mm.
I notice Mitch is chewing the gum too, Linda. That's a thing of the past, isn't it?
Yeah, you don't see young ones doing that much.
He's on the gum. Chew, chew, chew. Robbie, I think you chew the gum too, Rob, do you? No.
That's tobacco.
Nice bowl by Xander.
Yes. He's very consistent, isn't he? If he puts a good bowl down, he usually follows it up.
So you see here, Mitch, arm nice and straight next to the body. He gets the bowl away really, really well. He's tightened his line up. He's going to need to be there, otherwise he's going to whip away.
Swoop across.
Got a piece of the jack, though.
Oh, that's okay. It's only one.
Down one.
The beauty is for Xander, he just has to play the same weight, narrow it up.
Yep.
That's probably what he's asking.
So he needs a line correction here.
Oh, no. Yeah, we know it's now to play the same.
The hand was up with 2 or 1 there.
No, it's 1. No, he just asked, am I up? He didn't ask how many.
Okay.
And of course, as we know, the markers only respond to the question
Good line
asked.
here, Linda. You've made the correction with the line really well. That's 2.
Yeah, that's 2. When they ask the marker if I'm up or down, they usually just put their fist up or down.
Yep.
But if they ask how many, then, how many am I up or how many am I down? So the marker only responds to the exact question that is asked.
Yep. Well, I didn't think Mitch would go on the forehand. That's a tough shot.
Yeah.
I thought he'd stay on the backhand. That bowl's jack high.
He's got something to use.
If he's got the weight, he's got a great bowl, but he
hasn't. He's
doesn't
short.
quite have the weight. And I can't understand why he switched hands.
No. And this young fellow plays the same again. He gets a 3
he's
here.
got
That's
an
a
open
big.
hand here. He's playing his backhand, open hand.
And he's
one
played
would
very
imagine he'd draw
consistently.
another, although he's tight. He's not going to draw another. So
No,
he's wasted one there.
he has.
Xander. Done well to
Yeah, the weight would have been good
done
too.
well to get 2.
Yep.
But there was 3 going begging there.
Yeah, he had a metre to get 3.
Yeah, once again he's sprinting down the green.
We've got a lot of visitors too with the players. They've come from, we've got them Gordonvale, Roma.
2, Rob.
2. The distance that the parents come to bring these children is amazing.
Yep.
They have to be congratulated for the work they put in and the financial side of it, for accommodation and keeping the interest and
Well, for those people,
it's great.
if there's any people watching from overseas, Gordonvale is just south of Cairns. It's almost a suburb of Cairns. So we're talking about 1,700 kilometres. We're talking about 1,700, 1,800 kilometres to play in the state championships.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good day trip.
So in Australia, Queensland, you can go up to Cairns, which is nearly 2,000 kilometres away, and you're only about halfway to the top of Queensland.
Look at this boy go. Wow.
It's a massive, massive state.
Yeah, I know, and that is one of our biggest downfalls is actually the geographics of everything, conducting events and, even our district sides, they come from Mount Isa and, and the distances they come is incredible.
Of course, this is the Queensland Championships.
Championships.
You've got to come this distance to be in. That's
to be playing in the elite. Great bowl.
Great bowl by Mitch.
Great bowl.
2 touches.
2 touches.
2 touches, and Xander has a 2-shot margin at the moment.
Yeah.
This is a very, very well contested game. He's got pretty nice weight again, I think.
Yeah. Just a bit short.
Just underneath.
Wow, good effort.
Great effort.
He really needed to make sure he was behind with that one.
3 brilliant bowls.
Yeah, fantastic. I bet a lot of the adults here are watching saying, gee, I wish I could play like this.
Yep, I wish I could have an action like that.
Yeah, beautiful deliveries.
And Mitch has got a great bowl.
2 great bowls.
You're going to run a little bit.
That's okay.
He's got has a big turning bowl.
That's a good home.
So, but he played lovely weight, and it's in great position, as Linda said. I think this one's here.
Yeah, he's going to sit.
If he gets the hole,
he's going to sit on mid. Yep. Oh, what a great bowl!
Yeah, great bowling.
Look at that! Look at those 5 bowls. You can nearly throw a hat on them.
Yep. Well, it'd be a big one, but
a big hat, a Mexican hat. Great bowls. There's another good bowl.
Got a great line here again.
It's given it a chance.
He only needs to sit the bowl or pick up jack. I think he's got it.
Oh, he's going to duck under. Oh, what a great weight.
That's unlucky.
Great effort.
It's brilliant head. Brilliant head, Linda.
Yep. Xander just has to play the same as before.
Reminds me of you and your prime.
How many years ago was that, John?
A little bit tight here.
Actually, John and I, not only are we at the same club, but we started virtually at the same club, didn't we?
We did.
We were both at Noosa and had the privilege of Peter Bellis's coaching way back many years ago,
Yep.
which gave us both a huge interest in bowls.
Yep.
I think that's what generated our interest, don't you, John?
Generated our interest. He was a mighty man.
Gentleman.
Great player. A brilliant player.
He has my favourite action. He's like a swan.
Yep.
Beautiful
That's
delivery.
a beautiful swan, Peter, if you're listening.
Yes.
And not well, it might be would be a white. No, it'd have to be a black swan because he's a. They wear black.
Oh yeah, of course.
The New Zealanders.
Black swan. That's okay.
And of course, Robbie's a New Zealander
Oh
of
yeah,
birth, so
of course he is.
He'd be familiar with Peter.
I love New Zealand. I absolutely love it. Not just saying that, I do. I've probably been over there between 20 and 30 times because...
Is that all?
That's all. I find every little nook and cranny. Beautiful place.
Yep. Quick greens there too.
And nice people too, Robbie.
Lovely people.
Yep.
All the New Zealanders who come over here are great people. There's some who come over here to live.
They love their bowls over
because
here.
Australia is a great place. We know it's a great place to live.
Okay, now Mitch, what's he going to do? He's had a look.
He's had a talk to Patrick.
Yep, and I think he's told him just to draw down to it.
He said, look, son, you're a brilliant draw player. You can
Draw this. You weren't far off with the other one. Good weight.
Gone with your forehand.
And I think he's taken a bit more grass too, John.
He's taken a little bit more grass.
Will it come in?
He has taken more grass. Will it come home? It's down. I think he's nearly done it.
Oh.
That was a great effort.
Wasn't it?
The correction there, like he has two draw shots. The two brown bowls on the right-hand side on the line were both draw shots on the forehand, which had brilliant weight, and they just went that little 2 feet.
And he's kept that weight. And
he kept that weight,
which is
wider.
what you should do. You should always only correct one thing, shouldn't you, John? Yep. If you play a bowl and your weight's good, but your line's no good, well, fix your line. If the line, otherwise, it is, it's just much easier to fix one than you can't do two things, fix them. You just focus on one.
So Mitch played 4 brilliant bowls then.
He did. That was that's probably, I think that's been the tightest head they've had.
And dropped the 1, so it shows you, and Xander, his 4 bowls were good too, Linda. So the game's still only 3 shots.
Yep.
14 to Mitch Hagan.
Well, he's taken a little bit shorter this time.
He's gone that little bit shorter.
He mats up a little bit and see how he goes. Will he stick to his forehand? He's been going to that other side of the rink, playing forehand round the clock. Yeah, it looks like he's doing forehand round the clock.
Yes. He's got a good backhand, though.
Yeah, I know, but...
will this one come back? It'll just hang that little bit. He's pretty close, but...
Yeah, it is hanging out there, isn't it, John?
Just marginally. And as I say, in the other days, that's been the swinging hand. The great weight again.
Yeah, he's played lovely weight.
He's played good weight with all lengths, Linda.
Yeah, he has.
Hasn't been tested super short.
Oh, and Mitch is playing this side too
Mitch
now.
will get back to the jack pretty much, I reckon. No, it's going to stick as well. He's willing it on, but...
I would say, would that change him over now to his backhand, yeah?
It depends on what... Yep, you're right. So he's got a nice backhand. That looks a little bit tight.
Too tight.
That's the hand that's turning a little bit more today.
Gee. If he comes in front of that, that's going to make Mitch change now.
On the backhand for sure.
Yeah.
Needs to capitalise on this, get a really close bowl.
Thing is, you don't want to leave anything to your last bowl, do you?
No. You need to... First 2 bowls are
very important
in the singles game. You need to be as close as you can. So he's a fraction tight. Weight-wise, he's under as well. Bad luck.
This short length has just thrown him a little.
Thank you, Rob. This is a good bowl.
This is a good bowl.
This is a good bowl. He's pretty close. It'll run another roll.
Yeah, it's shot.
And I think the back one's in as well.
Yeah,
Linda. I
could be
think he's
two.
holding 2. And he's
Well, I don't know, even that one in front, John, it's in before
yeah,
Mitch's. It could be
and-
3.
And Mitch is
He needs to get one here.
he's has a bowl in
He
his
needs to
front.
bowl as if that other one in front's not
He's
there.
heavy. He's heavy, Linda. I'm
I
telling
think
you
he's
right
taken
now,
weight.
He's heavy.
The thing is, John, the best thing to do is when you're in that situation is don't even think about that bowl that's there,
Yep.
because if you hit it, you got a good second.
Well,
If you come under it, you got
agreed.
shot.
Agreed. Mitch had too much.
Don't even think about
He
it.
had a lot of body action. He had it's an overreaction to that
Yes.
second short one, and he's
Yeah, he didn't. He wanted to be heavy.
he's probably thinking I got put too much. He put too much body into it, and he was maybe thinking.
I can remember dear old Vic saying, if you look at a bowl and you're 18 inches short, you know what that is? It's one revolution of your bowl.
That's right.
It's not. You don't have to play heavy.
Yep.
You just have to get your bowl to roll once more.
That's right.
And when you think about that, that's not much, is it?
Well, one revolution of a bowl is about 15 inches.
Yep.
So 2 revolutions are 2.5 feet. 3 revolutions are nearly 4 feet.
Yeah.
And when you're playing on a really quick surface, they're good.
Yeah. You can virtually just play the same bowl.
They're good things to know, because we know that one revolution is not much difference.
No,
in your
it can actually just be what comes off your fingertips.
Yeah, that's right. There's not much difference in the amount of effort you put into it to deliver that bowl.
Yeah. Just deliver it, Mitch, as if that bowl's not there.
I think he's still got to play his
Backhand.
here and
Yeah,
be-
but just
and-
ignore that bowl on
and
the
have
wing.
the thinking, let's get a good second.
Yep.
Less traffic.
He doesn't
on,
want to be dropping a 3 now.
Less traffic on the backhand side. No.
Oh,
he's
gee,
jumped on the forehand.
oh. Gee, he
It's
hasn't got
his-
much clearance there,
it's his
John.
decision.
I know, but he hasn't got much clearance.
I know. He's thrown it out, but it's not a pulling hand today. Got to get around these, and I don't think he
No.
has. If he hits the orange, so he's
Ooh.
massively disappointed.
I think he's dropped a 3.
Massively disappointed.
I still think backhand was his call.
I agree. But as I say,
Even if he'd hit the shot, it wouldn't have mattered. He would have got second.
Mitchell look at this tonight.
Yeah, and learn
he'll,
by it.
He'll learn from it. Yeah,
He's passionate enough to learn what he can.
Yeah.
And he's got one of his coaches sitting here, and I'm sure,
Well, I'm
Alfie
only
and Jean
I'm only a minor coach. Dad and his
And
dad
Alf,
Alf
yeah.
have done all the work.
Yeah, that's what I
Alf
meant. Alfie's sitting here.
Oh,
He'll
right,
be
good,
guiding him,
Good.
that one.
Alf and Jean have put in all the work.
2. Oh, and the other one's definitely in, looking at it.
It's close.
Yeah, I think it's 3.
So if it's 3, then Xander's out to 20. Well,
Wow.
there's a lot of pressure on Mitch.
Oh, no, there's
only
deceiving,
one,
wasn't
it's
it? 2.
Okay, well, that
That's lucky.
would help a little bit. You know,
Mm.
when your opposition's on 20, you know, you've only every bowl. You
Yep.
have to give every bowl everything, which you should be doing anyway, and I'm sure the lads do.
Just looking across, there's only one other rink playing too.
20 all, said.
And they're 20 all, are they, Robbie?
Yes, says Rob.
Robbie gets his binoculars out. 20 all on the other rink. Wow.
So the other rink's on the other green.
Oh, my.
This is the long one. Let's put in a fairly long one here,
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah.
A couple of metres from the tee. That's up a little bit, but
Yep.
still we would classify this as more than a 3/4
Looks a bit wide.
length jack.
And
just a
it's
little bit-
heavy.
His line's good.
Yeah, his line's just his
but
weight.
his weight.
Oh, just a little bit.
So
it's not too
Mitch
bad.
has to take advantage of this.
Yes.
He has to get a close bowl.
If he can get a 2 on this end.
Well, if he can win, all he's got to do is win the end and then continue to win the ends, and he's well back in the game. There's many a game been won from...
He can't afford to have any short bowls on this end.
Many a game been won from this position in the past.
That's a good start.
It's a good start. A little bit short, but it's almost hiding the jack.
Oh, he didn't need to change his hand.
Well, if he gets the shot, he probably
He'd be happy.
He did, and it's a chance. 'Cause don't think it's going to quite get here.
No. But,
No.
I mean, he's been playing that other side. He's been playing it well.
Yep, agreed, Linda.
He
I'm in agreement.
He needs to know that he's got, like, over a metre to draw that shot.
So Mitch needs to continue to apply the pressure.
Yep.
It's a half-decent line again.
Promote his other one. No, it's coming under.
This one's going to go. Once they cross
Good
the line,
weight.
they go. Still 2 shots.
Yep.
But had it been on the line, it would have been a ripper.
We've played this one narrower. How's his weight?
He needs to, his hand turns a lot more, Linda. I reckon he's going to cross the head by quite a long way.
Good weight, is it? Yeah. Second shot.
It is second shot. Beautiful weight. Well, Rob thinks it could be pretty near shot, and yes.
Right. That one's shorter than it looks. It does look about 3 feet short.
Mitch has played wider, and it's hanging, but it will get underneath.
What's his weight?
No.
Oh, it is shot. Robbie, you're right. Look at that.
Yep. Well, we don't question Rob.
Oh, I know. He's the expert.
These things.
Oh,
This one's not there.
oh, that could be a nuisance bowl for... Oh, no,
Well,
Mitch can
it's
still get
not
around that
nuisance.
easy.
You could see it as one, but it isn't. He's got to stay on that hand.
Stay on that hand. Look at just trying to beat
and
the...
make sure he adds,
reaches at Jack High, one of Xander's.
adds a little bit weight because he
Yep.
can turn his own bowl into
In or
shot.
sit Xander's out.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's got a good catcher over there should he be, get some result off his bowl coming in, pick the jack up or something. It doesn't matter. Just a draw to the orange Jack High.
He keeps a good mask on, Mitch.
Yeah.
Know, if he is anxious about the bowl, he doesn't indicate that at all. He's got those glasses on.
Yeah,
which
he
hides the
stepped
eyes.
off the mat until he was confident about his shot.
So he keeps composure, which is great.
We've put that one out there.
He put it out there.
Is he onto that
I don't
shot?
think he's underneath this bowl. Yes, he is. He's underneath it.
Oh, that's a great bowl.
Yeah, under
Well
pressure.
done.
Under a lot of pressure.
Great
it's
bowl.
A very good bowl. Xander's sort of indicated a 2 there, but definitely 1.
Yep.
Rob's
Think that's all it
Rob's
is.
saying that's it. And we trust in
Well,
Rob.
it looked like it once we saw that side shot, John. Look, there. Look.
We do put a lot of trust in Rob's judgment here. Let's have a look.
There you go. It's only one.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow, you nailed that one, Robbie.
Robbie Allen.
Hey?
Eyes like a pelican for all you Musgrave Hill people out there.
There we go. We've only got 30 minutes left, and but we're going to go to
if-
21s and
If Mitch keeps fighting back, it
4 difference.
could go to the limit, Linda.
Yeah, I know.
And I know there's a lot of Pine people around here, his brother and other Pine people around who are hoping that Mitch can push this game out.
And of course, what happens is they have 3 games, and the person who in each section, except we've got 2 that have got a bye, and the 3 games, and whoever's got the most wins,
Pretty good
they
line.
win.
Pretty good line.
Unless
here,
there's
Linda.
2 that have got,
It's a good start.
then, it's a great start. Yep, so whoever wins the 3, they
Go through the post-section.
they go through. Well, we've only, the winner of section 1, they can go home
Really?
and come back tomorrow for the semi. But we're playing off 3 rinks of 2 versus 3, 4 versus 5, 6 versus 7. So we have 3 rinks of post-sectional, so that they can go through to the semis tomorrow.
Great line from Xander.
Yep.
Inexperienced player. He's still being tested out there. To close out a game when you're inexperienced
Yes, that's a good test,
isn't,
John.
Isn't all that easy?
No, it's not. You keep, you think, oh, I only need 2 more shots. But how many times do you just sit on that?
Yep, exactly. You can become overcautious.
Yeah. He just needs to maintain. He can maintain that weight.
Or too risky.
Yep. He doesn't need any short bowls.
Thanks, Rob. You're a good man. So this
Look at this.
looks
Is it coming on?
marginally tight.
Sit on the shot. Or good second. Better second. Oh.
Just didn't quite get there.
No.
And it wasn't too tight, I thought.
But at least he corrected, John.
He did.
He was a little bit over.
He did.
Just overcompensated.
So
but
Mitch needs to nail it here. He needs to cover
Yeah.
that jack.
Or at least reach the one behind.
Yeah. So Mitch Hagan 15, Xander Chardon 19.
19.
At the moment. This is a pretty good line. He's going to beat the back one because it will come underneath.
That's where he needed to be.
Yeah, a good bowl there.
Yeah,
he would
great
have rather
bowl.
covered the jack, but it's still a good bowl there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Xander, see, that's very good.
That's great.
It's got off the mat.
Yep.
Collected
Collected
himself
together
again. Yep.
and refocused.
Yeah. He has a lot of
This is a great-
attributes,
this is
doesn't he, of
it's
an
a great
experienced
line, Linda.
player.
It's a great line. It's just got a little bit too much weight.
Yeah.
But it was a really, really good line. So Mitch needs to capitalise here. If he can cover the jack and hold 3, he's putting a lot of pressure back on Xander. Plus, it will lift his score to 18-19.
Yeah.
None doesn't want to put the cart before the horse, but these are the things that he would be thinking in his head.
And Xander needs to be playing the next few ends if it's the first end.
Yep.
Take it out of his head that he only needs 2 more shots.
Exactly.
He put his mental, this is where the mental side of the game comes into it.
Yes. So let's see what Mitch can do.
Yep. If Mitch can add to this.
His grass is reasonable, maybe a fraction tight, but his weight looks good. He come off his own and still make 3. Well, he got a good
That's
rub
a good
then.
bowl.
It was a good rub then, but his weight was very, very good. So the pressure's on. He's straight into it.
Yeah.
I think he's tight,
too
Linda.
tight.
So he's dropped the 3. This is just, you can see the anxiety in...
That's what we're talking about, the mental
yeah.
side of the game, John.
You can see the anxiety.
Look at
of
his
it.
weight.
Like
I know he's short
saying,
too.
I'm
See?
so close to
winning
this. I only need 2 shots.
He's led the whole way.
And so he's just the anxiety levels lift a little
Yep.
bit. He's dropped
Needs to settle.
at least a 2, probably 3. I'm not sure about this,
No.
but it's certainly 2.
Measure.
Mitch seems to think it's 3, but there's a measure. So at the moment it's 17-19 with the 2 that Mitch already has pulled out. It's pretty tight there, Linda. No, I think it's in. No, it's not. Yes, it is.
It's close. Could be an umpire, is it? Just short. I think if I was Mitch, I'd be wanting an umpire at this stage. But
Mitch
they're going back.
I think they've called the umpire,
Yeah.
have they?
I think. No?
So it's either a 2 or a 3. We're not.
It looked like it was only a 2 because that didn't look like it was as good a touch. I don't know. It is 2, yep.
2. Okay.
Yep.
17-19. Games. It's the only game on at the moment.
Yep. The others had
And
finished a 20-21 tight game.
A big number of people watching it, so that's added pressure for the 2 boys out there. Has Mitch dropped in the ditch? No. So Mitch has gone absolutely tee to tee, and Xander's been playing this length well, Linda.
Exceptionally well. It'll be interesting to
so
see how they cope with this long length,
So
John.
Mitch needs a 4, Xander needs a 2. I don't think this will be the last end, Linda.
No.
Great line here.
How's his weight?
He's marginally short, but it's still pretty good. That's a good start.
That's a good
Great
start.
line.
Another metre.
Yeah, we're looking at probably well, people don't think in feet and in
No.
inches anymore, but
A
I'd
metre.
say around about 3 feet.
Yeah, in bowls they still talk feet, don't they?
Because we've got a few old people still in
Yeah,
the
I know.
game. People like you and I. And although I should never call you old.
I am old, John.
You're only a girl. You're 2 days older than me.
Yeah, I was just going to say there's only 2 days difference in our ages. What are you talking about? And that's coming up too quick next month.
Yep. Well, Xander's put in you wouldn't be happy with his first bowl. I think Mitch is under that because he has a turning bowl. This is a great bowl. He's
Good
adjusted his
correction.
length. That's a
Great correction.
Look at that. Brilliant bowl. Brilliant
Xander
bowl.
now needs to get a second
and
shot.
That puts a fair amount of pressure on Xander.
Yeah.
He's got to be thinking, he can play a reaching bowl and sit that bowl for. Well, it's tight.
That's
Linda,
tight. But how's his weight?
I think he's trying to reach the bowl. He's close. I tell you, no.
That's just a good
second shot.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to sit the bowl if he could.
Well, at least he knows he's got to put more weight on it.
Yeah, so Mitch needs something else in there because that was a good effort by Xander. This is a nice line again, and he's made sure he's there. A little bit heavier, still will get under that bowl. So that's a good bowl. He's in behind.
Yeah.
And
Xander needs to be reaching this one.
Could be 2. I think it might be 2. Xander's played weight to the bowl again. Great line.
Better line, John.
And good weight.
Oh, I tell you what.
It's
just ducking again.
Just going away.
Boy, gee, his line was so good.
He's put his hand up to say,
do I have 2 now?
Do I have 2? And I think the marker's indicated 2. Yes, well, look at that, Linda. It's 2. Great shot there by Robbie. Thank you, Rob. Trying to help the commentators. This one's around that bowl.
Might even hit it.
No, he's around it.
Round it?
And it might even count.
Yeah.
It's close.
I'm glad that Xander's coming down to have a look. He needs to see how short his bowl is. He needs to put at least a metre.
He needs to see
even if he can reach the back bowl or beat that one out there about Jack High. That's all he needs. He's asking the marker. How many games do you think,
John? Do you think it's 2?
2,
do you think
3?
It's 3? I think it looks like 3.
He could be saying, John, what shot should I play?
Well, people have been known to do that before.
Do you think I should drive or draw, John? And of course, the response would be, I can't comment, sorry.
I'm not a coach.
Oh, no.
Okay.
And we're dropping down to like 20 minutes, so woo.
Yeah, and I mean, Mitch has left gaps there too. I like the line for starters.
And he's definitely put on more weight.
He's close to getting this, Linda.
He is very.
Sitting the bowl here.
He's got it all the way, John. Look at this.
Just
what a great bowl.
Second shot.
Second.
So at the moment, looks like 1. Yes, Mitch has said 1. So 18-19. 20 minutes to play, which normally for singles is around about 3 ends. As long as if we do require 3 ends, as long as that third end starts before the bell, they can continue to play the end. The end doesn't finish when 20 minutes are up. It finishes when the end is completed. Mitch has gone long again. 18-19, Linda. Thank you.
Mitch hasn't been in front at all during the game. But he's always just got to that one behind, hasn't he? He gets to there and then Xander pulls away again, so he'll want to change it this time. Oh, it's that's a good start.
He's going to be a little bit behind, but a great bowl. He's had to pull, some big ones out here, Mitch, and he's been up for it.
These greens have been running well, John.
Yep. Oh, great little club, Scarborough. Great little club. A little bit tight here.
And a bit short.
And
Here
a little bit short. But there's a lot of, we've got to realise here that Xander's very inexperienced. He's been so close. He's so close to winning this game, and it puts pressure on, especially if your opponent is able to improve their standard. So I think Mitch is under this, and he's got nicer weight again.
I think Xander should have learnt from that last end that he really needs to arrive.
He needs a good bowl. He's got a great
here's a good bowl here.
He's got a great line here, Linda. That
he has.
Really, really good line.
He's got those bowls to reach, which he's done. Look at that.
He's got
the shot.
He's got the shot.
And he had those 2 bowls to rest on, John, or use. Mitch has been playing good weight.
So Mitch has jumped on the forehand because he has a
keeps that same weight.
Bowl.
He's got that to use.
Knows he's got to reach that bowl. He's played a good line. He hasn't gone too wide. He has been playing this hand
too wide.
No,
actually, it's coming in well, isn't it?
His line's really good.
Oh, it's just going to hang out?
His line is great.
Oh, what a great effort.
Second.
Good bowl.
Good second. Certainly got plenty to play for in the
last game. Xander can get the game here.
Well, he's got a nice line again, Linda. Because that hand is playing a little bit tight. He just doesn't have the weight.
No, hasn't got the weight.
So Mitch knows that if he can get to that bowl and turn it out,
he can actually afford to play like ditch weight.
I don't think he will.
You think he'll draw?
I think he'll play a reaching draw.
What do you think, a metre over?
Yeah, I don't think he'll try and win the game. That's what I'm saying. If he punches the bowl out,
that's what stays.
He could make 3 or 4 in the whole game and put a lot of pressure on Xander. But it's not the way Mitch normally plays. I'm suspecting he'll arrive.
If it had been Ben, he'd be at it.
Ben would be boom.
Yeah.
But Mitch will play with enough weight to reach the bowl to sit it through to make 2. No, he is going.
No, he is. I thought he would.
This bowl will turn. He's got a piece of it. I think he's got a piece of it. He has.
Oh, what a great bowl.
Who taught him that shot, Alf?
It was the best shot to play because now he's sitting now with match.
I've never seen Mitch drive.
Let's see. Look at Xander. Straight onto the mat. Confident.
On the mat. He's certainly reaching. Has he got the hole? No, he's got the bowl.
He's got the bowl. He's going to set the shot, is he? Oh, he'll run through. Oh, what a great match.
What a great match.
What a brilliant match. They're both to be congratulated, John.
Both to be congratulated.
When you consider Mitch trailed the whole way until the last end.
And was down 14-19 to pick up the last 7 shots.
Oh, look at him. Oh, he should be proud of what he did.
And it was inexperience.
Yeah.
That lost him the game, really. Gave it everything. Mitch gave it everything.
That's great.
It was a terrific game. Terrific game. Well, congratulations to the 2 boys. So a 21-19 win to Mitchell Hagan.
From Pine it's only a 2 loss. It was a great Xander Chardon
from Diggers. Only 15 years of age, mind you. Playing in under 18, has played a great game and lost by only 2 shots. And I think it was inexperienced.
Thank you, Robbie and John. Very enjoyable.
Linda's going to read out the sponsors.
Thank you once again. We'd like to thank our sponsors. We can't do it without them. City of Moreton Bay, Drake's Pride BCIB Insurance Brokers, and hosted by our 3 clubs, Scarborough, Bramble Bay and Brighton. A special thanks to the Queensland Government, Sports and Recreation Department and Bowls Queensland
Match Committee, which is you are part
which is
of,
me,
which
yes.
You are part
which
of,
I have to
Linda.
go and do a job now. So thank you for inviting me. I've enjoyed it. Thanks very much.
Thanks for your input. And our Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored by and supported by Mullins Northern Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, TGI Puma, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. So it's bye for now. When will we be back, Rob?
I believe they should roll off at 1:45 or something, or starting at 1:45.
Started at 1:45.
Yeah.
That's in about 15 minutes. Thank Robbie for his great direction again, and it's bye for now.
Okay.